You're probably not playing small because you lack talent. You're playing small because somewhere along the way, you started believing small was safer. Hey guys, I'm Christine, the host of the BeautyPro podcast. I am the BeautyPro coach on Instagram as well as online, and I am here to really help you not only think as a business owner, but completely change your mindset to play big, lead, communicate, and have more self-awareness in your life, salon, spa, and barbershop. So have you been saying you'll raise your prices for over a year? Have you talked about opening a salon, launching a product line, becoming an educator, but it's just talk at this point? Like you haven't taken any steps? Do you have big dreams, but your actions keep staying super small? Your biggest obstacle isn't your competition. It's the conversation that you're having in your head with yourself about your future version of you. Playing small and not taking risks rarely looks like laziness. It looks like you're just staying comfortable. You're staying in that comfort zone, which I talk about a lot here on the show, as well as my classes in person and online and on the podcast too, like in my coaching classes. Comfort zones kill. One of the biggest myths of business, life, relationships is I'll do it when I'm ready. But the reality is you won't feel ready before your first price increase. You're not going to feel ready before your first class. You're not going to feel ready when you're going to hire your first employee or renter. You're not going to feel ready before launching your own business. Confidence comes after action, after you throw everything you have at it. Doesn't happen before. You're not just born with confidence. You don't just wake up one morning and decide, I am confident. No, it comes after exercising that one thing that you wish you could do. How many opportunities have you postponed while waiting for confidence to show up? Like it's like a late party member. It's just gonna hello, I'm here. Like how many of those have happened to you? The beauty and barber pros, the professionals, the women in business, the real ones who grow, they're not always the ones who are most confident. They're the ones who are willing and open to move ahead before confidence decides to show up, before they start feeling like they can actually do this thing. A lot of people say that they're just afraid of failing. They have a fear of failure. But if we dig deeper, a lot of times those same people who are say that they're afraid of failure, they're often afraid of rejection, afraid of success, afraid of what other people are going to think. They're afraid of losing clients, looking silly or dumb, being criticized. They are afraid of hearing, who do you think you are? By friends and family and people that they know. You always have a choice. No matter what. That is an actual coaching principle. You always have a choice, and people are always going to have something to say, and they're always going to have an opinion about you, your life, your business, what you do, how you do it. And if you stay small to accommodate that way of thinking, you're going to miss so many opportunities in life for growth. You're going to miss relationships. You're going to miss big time opportunities. If you're really waiting for everyone's approval before you grow, you're going to be waiting forever. Nothing is going to happen to you. Your life is going to waste away because you're waiting for that one person's approval, that one person's permission. Maybe it's more than one person. In any case, your waiting around is hurting you. You got to ask yourself, whose opinion is actually running this business? A lot of beauty and barber pros, professionals, business owners, a lot of them spend their energy mastering their craft, right? We want to make sure that we are mastering haircuts, we're mastering balayage, hair extensions, whatever it is, fades, but they're not spending their energy into marketing, leadership, communication, self-awareness, personal development, finances, systems, like vision, like manifesting your future. Like a lot of professionals and business people are not investing their energy into those areas. I just had a coaching call this morning, and we were talking about how time, energy, and even money, they take a long time sometimes to get. and they are quickly spent. And once you spend them, it is very hard to get it back. And sometimes you never do. Keep that in mind as you're listening to this podcast and you are analyzing your life and your career and everything else. So what's the difference with when one person says, who's on my schedule today? Like, who am I going to see today? Versus, how do I build a business that grows even when I'm not behind the chair? Like, how can I double my book? How can I make more money today with the people that I have on my book? How can I upsell them, cross-sell them, share whatever it is I have upcoming with them? Delegating, building systems, collaborating, creating additional revenue streams, investing in yourself. These are all things that make leaders, okay? They play the big game. With your own hands, with your own brain, you can only make so much money before you pass out from exhaustion. Your mind, though, can build something much bigger. And so that's where we have to be working on. We have to be investing our mind, our money, our energy into developing this muscle right here. Work smarter, not harder. A huge thing that happens is that we feel that if we are busy and we are running around the salon, that we're being productive. That is not always the case. Hey guys, really quickly, I know this is a great episode, but I just have to share really fast. You know, something no one tells you is the better your business does, the more time it takes to run it. More appointments and more locations end up meaning more hours spent on scheduling, follow-up, and marketing instead of time with your clients and staff, let alone your friends and family. There's a better way where you can keep growing and get more time back. Gloss Genius is the intelligent system that handles more of the work for you: scheduling, payment, staff management, marketing, and client follow-up, all done automatically, working in the background to fill your calendar, grow your revenue, and keep clients coming back. 120,000 beauty and wellness businesses trust it to run their operations so they can focus on their vision. Are you ready to earn more and actually get your time back? Use code BeautyPro at glossgenius.com for 15% off your first 2 months of their premium plan. Let's get back to the show. And I want you to remember this: busy moving forward does not mean that you are being productive. Answering DMs all day, taking every client, working 6 days a week, saying yes to everything. It's exhausting when you think about it. When was the last time you actually blocked off time to actually work on your business instead of the day-to-day function? You want to work on your business, not in it. If you're wanting to grow, that requires room to grow, right? If you like gardening, okay, you know that there's a certain time when you have to repot your plants. You have to change the pot. You have to give them a bigger pot so they have room to grow their roots. That's what we're doing here with you. If you are constantly booked and busy, right? If you're constantly busy and you're constantly exhausted, where is the room for you to catch your breath, to release, to actually grow as a human being and as a business owner? I'll answer that for you. There's no room. After being in this industry for 5, 10, 20 years, it's very easy to overlook your specific expertise because it's just normal for you, right? You're taking yourself for granted. And I want you to think right now about everything that you know. You actually know without a shadow of a doubt that you know. You're reading your skin conditions, hair conditions. You're managing client expectations. You're listening to them. You're asking the questions. You're following the service and consultation cycle. You're solving color corrections, handling and facing hard conversations, right? We had that episode recently. If not, go check it out. You're building long-term relationships with your staff, your clients, your personal relationships. Like, to you, that's your everyday routine. That's who you are at this point. You can do it with your eyes closed. Like, this is life. But to someone else, it's completely invaluable. I want you to ask yourself another question. What knowledge have you stopped valuing because it's so easy for you? It comes so naturally to you. Having that mindset leads to underpricing, over delivering, feeling guilty about charging more, missing opportunities to reach that version of you that you so desperately want. Your experience in your life, in your career has value. Even if you've become so familiar that you actually have forgotten what it is that you even know or do, like that's how important this is. I'm going to challenge you. Okay. The last couple episodes of the podcast, I've really been challenging you. I've been making you take a call to action. I really want you to get in action, get moving, start doing the things. Okay. I want you to finish these sentences. I've been afraid to, I've been telling myself, once you finish those sentences, I want you to ask then, what would happen if I stopped waiting for permission and approval and I started acting like the business owner, the wife, the mother, the girlfriend, the boyfriend that I know that I'm capable of becoming? These are the tough questions, babes. Like this is hard. This is where you do the work. This is a free self-coaching session for you. You're welcome. These small decisions and these small questions over time being made consistently create the bigger business. It's layers and layers of you becoming the next version of you. You don't need to go from 0 to 1,000 right now. You don't need to take that giant leap. You don't need to jump over the mountain in one step. No, you just need to take that one little baby step, that one little baby bite into your goals. One little step at a time, one little bite at a time. And you're going to get to where you want to be. If today's episode made you realize anything, made you realize that you've been holding yourself back, that you're actually good and you're worth it and you are capable, if you're the one standing in your own way, you're also the one that can move. If any of this has resonated with you, I really, really, truly, I want you to just comment under this video, leave a review in the podcast, wherever you listen to your podcasting, really comment, play big. And I'm going to know that you've listened to this episode and I want us to have a conversation about it. I want you to stop being stuck. Stop keeping yourself stuck. Like, how? Why are you doing that? I want you to build the business and the life that you've always wanted. And we're all a work in progress, including myself. But I want you to know that you actually can have your dreams and you can live it, and it is possible. You're not alone. I want to leave you with this because it's really important that you understand it, is that playing small doesn't protect your potential. It postpones it. It clams you up. It slows you down. It incarcerates you in such a way that nobody gets to see the true, real version of who you are. We talk a lot about saturation. You know, there's a lot of coaches in the world. It's saturated. There's a lot of real estate agents that it's saturated. Like, here's the deal. The beauty industry, sure, it may be saturated with a lot of balayage stylists and it doesn't need another one. But the beauty industry and the world and your community and your relationships absolutely needs a leader who's willing to step forward and do the hard stuff. That's it for today's episode. I am totally laying it on you today, this week. I want you to really listen, really savor this episode, take notes. I have links to my notebooks in the show notes. Check it out, really reflect, and also book a free discovery call with me. This is where transformation happens. This is where non-judgment, unbiased insight happens for your own life. All of that stuff is going to be in the show notes. Check it out, book a call, and let's get going. I'll talk to you later, babes. Until next time.